Let's welcome in mother Tammy and daughter Autumn Fournier with their attorney from Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty, Luke Berg. Thank you all for coming on. Tammy, without your permission, your daughter was socially affirmed as a transgender boy at school. Can you walk us through the events that happened over these past couple of years to allow that to happen?
Well, she was experiencing some pretty severe depression and anxiety in late 2020. We attempted to find somebody to help her, but finding a professional was difficult at that time just due to the need. She has to go to an inpatient facility. At that facility, they immediately affirmed her on the first day that she attended it. I had released medical documents to school intent working with them to do the best course of action, and I decided it was not affirmative care. Once I informed them that I was not going to follow the affirmative care model because I thought that it would not be the best course of action for my daughter. They said they were an advocate of the child and not of the parent, and that she would return to school with whatever name and pronoun she chose. I immediately removed her from the school because it was in her best interest. And I found Will for the Wisconsin Institute of Law and Liberty to handle litigation to make sure that parents in that district no longer have to deal with that. The school overstepping.
Okay. Autumn, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. I know this is, you're very brave to do this. We appreciate it. So you were 12 at the time before your parents took you out of that school with this affirmative care model that your mom just mentioned. Do you remember what your school was telling you or what things felt like for you during that time at school?
I wasn't in school a lot because I was in an outpatient facility, but the small amount of time that I was in school, the teachers were just basically telling me how brave I was and how much they just care about me and how strong I am to be able to be who I am no matter what my parents think. And that's really just contradicting to my mind because I was just going through something so difficult, and to have everyone telling me that this was the right way to go without even making sure it was and telling me to go against my parents, it was just very bad.
Autumn, how old are you now?
I turn 15 next week.
Okay, so you're 14, on your way to 15.
Wow. Autumn, I can't imagine how hard that time of your life was for you. To be told that your parents that they don't know you the best. Their parents love you so much. You guys had a first of its kind win against the school's transition policy. Luke, how did this case cross a major threshold in the fight for parental rights?
Well, frankly, we're on the right side of this issue, and we had some great support from some mental health experts who testified in favor of our lawsuit. And I think Tammy and Autumn's story illustrates why it's so misguided and frankly dangerous to cut parents out of this decision-making process. Transitioning isn't the right answer for every child, and parents are often the only people who have the courage to say, I love you no matter what, but this is not who you are, and I want you to take time to process what you're feeling. And that's what Tammy did, and it turns out she was right.
Yeah, Tammy, can you just talk a little bit about how important you think it is for parents to be involved every step of the way in their child's health, whatever it is they're dealing with?
I think it's essential to children to have a long-term quality of life, especially having enriching relationships with their parents, that they are involved in everything that they may experience mentally or physically, even if that's scary for a child. I know when I was growing up, my parents loved and supported me in whatever I did, but I was terrified to tell them things that I thought that they were going to push against or not respect. And every time I did, they always accepted me. That fear is there. Children should be encouraged to reach out to their parents, to grow relationships with them so that in adulthood, they have a strong family unit should they run into any trouble. They should not be ostracized from their family life.
Well, we appreciate you all being with us. Luke, thank you for giving us the legal side of things. Mom, great to have you on. Autumn, smile big. You got a lot to be happy about in life, and we appreciate you being with us. You're a beautiful young lady. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
Alex, over to you.